My laptop's running slow this morning. My laptop's running slow this morning. I don't know why. Yeah, it's really slow this morning. Facebook. God. Oh God. It's taking a long time. I am live. Post. So hopefully it's not slow on your end. Hopefully it's streaming okay. So please let me know if it's not. I can try and do something. I don't know what, but oh. Happy birthday, Lee. I can see it on the Skype. Today's your birthday. We're at other ends of July. I'm at the end, you're at the beginning. So, welcome to the stream. I was about to say Facebook. Welcome to YouTube. So I do these streams twice a week. I do them on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. That's through YouTube, and you can during the live stream through Skype. And my Skype is Rebekah Maroon, and there are various links below this video pointing you to that. My website, my that's it. My Facebook page, I think, and my Skype address. So this is what I do twice a week, every Thursday and every Sunday. And it's a joy to express this message of freedom, of love. So normally I I sit for a while and let the introduction come out, and then you can ask questions through Skype. So what you long for is this. You long for this to be happening without restriction. For this to be happening freely. For this to be happening without you. The end of you. The death of that person. That's what you long for. But at the same time, there's also a fear of that. There's also a fear of you not existing, you not being here, you not being involved in what's happening, you not knowing about what's happening, you not having a position, having knowledge of who you are, what you are. And so there's that struggle, that conflict. And there's that holding on because of that fear. There's that resistance. There's that longing for that love, that complete collapsing into love, that complete embrace of love, dying to love. The death of you is love. And there's such a long for that. For that wholeness. But that love will take you over. It will swallow you. It will completely swallow you up. That's scary. If I'm completely swallowed by love, then I'll lose that control that I feel I have. I'll lose that platform on which I stand, on which I see the world, on which I know everything, on which I stand and know me and no other. I'll lose control. But that loss of control is beautiful. We're afraid of the animal nature of the human coming out and being wild and being free. We're afraid of that. Afraid of being what we are. Afraid of being disapproved of. Rejected. Because everyone's trying to be holy, trying to be better than, trying to be more advanced, more spiritual, more special. And if you're really what you are, then it's really humbling. You can't claim to be better than, you can't claim to be superior than. Like you lose that, you lose your place on that whole play, that whole platform that humans generally operate in. You have to just be what you are. But this is freedom. This is freedom. Being what you are. And it feels here like you can only really be who you are when that love has been discovered, or when it's seen that that love is not found in the flow. Then it can, the seeking energy can stop seeking for that love. Because on the human level, you're not interested really on the human level in nothing. You're not interested in truth. You're not interested in that really. You think you are, but you're not. On the human level, all that's been looked for is love. And that's why I tend to now describe it as a two-part thing where that nothing is seen, but then also on the human level, that seeking for love is seen, how you seek for love on the human level, and that then kind of stops as that love, as your true nature, which is love, it is revealed. Then that tendency, that pattern to seek externally for love stops. It's free to play. It's free to be what it is. The flow is then free to flow without obstruction, without that desperate seeking, trying to control it, manipulate it. I just love this message. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. There's just nothing and everything. And that's all there is. That's what's being pointed to and being described. Nothing and everything. Not a thing and all things. Stillness and movement. And this is love. So you're welcome to ask any questions you have. Oh, I'm not online. Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. A lot of buffering. Yeah. I'm not sure why my computer is acting up today. Hi, Paul. Oh. I missed the last bit of your intro because of buffering. Oh no. Can you go back over what you were saying about when the human stops seeking love externally? I can't remember what I've just said. I'll try and address it freshly. Can you go over what you were saying about when the human stops seeking love externally? I think I was relating to the fact that there'll only be that seeking love externally when there isn't that dropping or that realizing of what you are. So because there's a feeling of incompleteness or lack or not enough or something's missing, then there's that seeking to try and find that wholeness. And so the end of that trying to find wholeness or love is when there's that discovery of what you are, that what this is, that this is love, this is wholeness. But it isn't discovered as a personal discovery, as if you can find that or you can discover that as a separate someone. It's just a shift that happens. Like a collapse that happens. Because that seeking seemingly externally out is what that separation is. It's a seeker. There can't be someone without seeking. It's part of the same thing. Seeking, because that sense of someone is a seeker. It's how it is. So that appearance of someone separate appears, and then seeking to end that sense of someone because it feels separate and lacking and not whole. So with that collapsing of that, then there wouldn't be seeking anymore. Seeking to feel whole, because there is wholeness, there is love. That is what this is, love. And then the human is then free to move towards pleasures, to move towards things. But it's more for pleasure. It's not seeking to feel whole or feel better. It's not seeking for love to fill you up, to complete you. It's just a natural flow for human to have pleasure and to enjoy life, to enjoy this appearance. It's just not something to add on to you. Thanks, Rebekah. Do you think that my feelings of just uneasiness or general discontent are the same as the lack or not whole you talk about? It's hard to say because I don't know you. I've not really worked with you. I don't think. Well, no, I haven't worked with you. Like, so I don't really know what you feel and what's going on from a written question. But I would, I would say probably, but I don't want to say that because I don't know. So I don't. But I think you know whether you feel that, you know whether your feelings of uneasiness or general discontent, if it feels like something's missing, like a lack, like you're wanting something. Yeah, you can feel it. You may not be aware of that. Like I'm not aware of it in language all the time. Like I can't necessarily name things, but and there are so many layers of story that can cover up feelings. And we're so afraid of like these things coming up, so we keep busy in the mind, or keep busy physically. We don't want to let these things come up. I remember when I had depression, I spent years like not knowing as well how to, but not wanting to like let it out, because I had to keep going, keep on the treadmill of work and keeping a sense of normality, head above water. So you keep on I'm okay, and to like appease everyone. Finally broke and left my job and just had to tend to let that out, because what else are you gonna do? Keep doing that forever? It's like you just have to, when it's time to really break and to let it out, then that will happen. Or not. Maybe it's how sensitive you are, whether you can deal with keeping that in, or it's too painful. That's why it's great to go on retreats, I think, because it's such a long period of time, a week or 2 weeks. Initially, everyone's like very like on the surface level, and then after a few days it gets much more comes out, and I think it's a lovely opportunity to yeah, it's beautiful. Or even having a good therapist or different things where you can really like stop pretending and just be what you are, express how you really feel. I'm pretty sure it is the same. It feels like the sensitive person needs everything to be perfect. And when it thinks they're not, this general unease is there, which is most of the time. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that unease. There's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing to try and seek in time to sort it out or fix it. That unease can be beautiful. It can be beautiful when it's allowed just to be what it is. And there isn't that seeker there trying to contain it in thought, analyze in thought, work it out in thought. Reject it or even embrace it when that seeker's there trying to play with it in some way, trying to apply a technique to it in some way, when it's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. And this is the intimacy of this. The intimacy is it's happening, it's appearing in this boundlessness. It's free. It's free. When it isn't taken on board as mine, my problem, my unease, my thing to work on and deal with. When it's just what it is, unease appearing without that someone. And what freedom. And what intimacy. And what love. What completeness. There's nothing wrong here. The person always wants there to be something wrong for it to exist as the fixer of that problem. There's nothing wrong here. There's nothing here that shouldn't be. It's all perfect. And this is home. It's never been in time, never been at the end of a process, at the end of a practice, at the end of dealing with unease. It's always been this freedom, always been this perfection, this home, this emptiness, this fullness. What joy. This is it. This is it. Oh, thank you, Paul. I'm not sure if you're Anne or whether you actually are Paul. There's somebody called Paul who's actually Anne, but they use their husband's Skype. So I'm not. You said Paul, so I don't know whether you actually are Paul. you're Paul, Anne's husband. Oh, cool. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Paul. Oh, lovely. I have a hair in my eye. It's making my eyes water. Okay, so I have things to do today. I'm going to do my hair.